This is Matt for Behind the Gloves in association with S-Jam Boxing. Delighted to be joined by middleweight world title challenger Liam Williams. Liam, thanks for joining us.
No worries, mate. No worries. Just sorry about the situation. I'm rolling my legs before I go for a run, but as long as you don't mind, I don't either.
You're all good, pal. Appreciate you giving us some of your time. First off, it's been a hell of a long time coming. You finally got your world title opportunity against Demetrius Andrade. How pleased are you that you're managing to get this one over the line?
Yeah, mate. It's obviously been some time coming out. We've been waiting for a hell of a long time. So it's just nice for it to be finally over the line, and something to really look forward to now, and something set in stone.
Yeah. Were you panicking a bit as it got close to the deadline that he was going to maybe drop the belt and vacate?
Yeah. To be honest, you mate, that was a little bit, because it didn't really matter to me because I was getting my shot anyway. But I obviously wanted it to be him because for obvious reasons, I want to go and beat the reigning world champion and, the 3-time 2-weight unbeaten champion, who's like, I want to go and take that title from him.
Yeah. So that was leading on to my next question. For you, is it about the man or the belt or both combined? Because obviously, if he'd have dropped the belt, then it'd have been like for a vacant world title. Does it mean more the fact that he's actually got to fight you rather than you just fighting somebody else for the belt?
Yeah, exactly. If he was to vacate the belt, then it would probably be Munguia, which I would face. But like, although a fight with Munguia really interests me, it's exciting, it's fan friendly, it's a very fan friendly fight. But if I won that title from vacant title against Munguia, it wouldn't be the same kind of you know what I'm trying to say. It wouldn't be the same. It wouldn't be the same feeling of achievement beating him. Whereas beating Andrade will be special to go and take it away from him.
Now, obviously, the last year just gone's been frustrating for everybody in all walks of life, but for you, especially, the world title fight's been talked about an awful lot. You've had other names sort of banded about, the likes of Chris Eubank Jr, etc. How sort of frustrating has it been, the year of 2024? You just waiting around, almost waiting for things to get put in place.
Yes, it's been a bit of a ball ache, hasn't it? But I can't complain. It's been the same for everyone, not just me. What do? You just have to come and you have to keep yourself fit, keep yourself busy, and try and make do. And that's just what I've been doing. I've stayed in the gym. I've stayed as active as I can in terms of camp and being back and forth Sheffield. So I'm not too disappointed with how it's going. It's all worked out okay for me now, hasn't it? And I'm in a very good position, so I'm buzzing. I'm very happy.
Yeah, you've got your world title shot now in place, but obviously I just mentioned then there was sort of talks or sort of things put out there about you maybe facing Chris Eubank Jr. Were talks ever ongoing, or was there anything ever sort of in the pipeline for that to come off? I know you're a little bit vocal about that fight.
That's a fight which I would like in the future, but I seen an interview of Chris Eubank not so long back, and apparently back then he didn't even know who I was. So, and all of a sudden now I'm Andre, but now I'm very close to getting my world title fight and stuff. He knows who I am now, and he wants to fight me now because he gets something from the fight. But like, I would like to face him in the future, I'll be honest, but at this moment in time, he's totally irrelevant to me because I need to focus on winning that title.
Is that one of them fights that further down the line you think could definitely happen, and especially because obviously he sort of discredited you a little bit by saying, you know, don't know who he was and stuff like that. What happens if you two get in the ring? How does that fight go?
I think it's a very exciting fight. You know, both of us are quite explosive fighters. Yeah, I think it's a war. It's a really I think it's a real draining fight. If the tactics were wrong for me, it could be one of them kind of fights where it takes a bit out of you and shortens your career. It's one of them type of grueling fights. You know, because I know I've said a lot about Chris Eubank, saying he's a prick, he's this and that, I'll smash him. And I genuinely think he's a prick, and I do genuinely think I'll smash him, but that's not to say that I think the fight will be easy. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I definitely think he is a good fighter. He's, you know, he's got that something, but I just don't think he's got what it takes to beat me.
Moving on from Chris Eubank, obviously, your task is Demetrius Andrade. It looks like the fight's going to be in the States. A lot of boxers, it's their dream to sort of fight in America and sort of crack that. And is it one of your dreams to fight in America and beat the champion in his backyard, you know, on his turf?
Yeah, definitely. To fight in America is one of the things I've always wanted to do since I first turned pro. That's kind of one of them. It's a must-do thing as a professional. You know, America seems to be where when you think of big time boxing and people you've looked up to and watched for years, like you always, majority, I would say 8 out of 10 times, then people from the States. Yeah. That's big fights happen.
Is there been any word at the minute about where it will be held in the States, if possible? Because I know some states have actually got sort of minimal fan attendance and stuff like that.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of rumours. This is nothing, you know, official. I've heard it could potentially be in Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll be honest with you, that's all I know right now. Is look, I know the fight is happening in April and it's expected to take place on April the 17th.
Yeah.
That's where we're at right now, but it's, as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't really matter. I'm training. I've got that kind of date set in my head, and I'm just being ready for wherever, whoever, whenever. Do you know what I mean? Just whenever.
I'm going to say you seem fully locked in and have been for a while for this fight. When it does happen, obviously you're going to back yourself completely to win this fight. How do you beat Demetrius Andrade? What goes down?
Obviously don't want to say too much and give things away, but I just think I'll have too much from him. I just think I'm going to come out from round one and I'm going to stick it on him. He's going to be tricky for a while. He's just not going to be able to handle the heat I'm going to bring towards him, and I honestly think he's going to crumble and I'm going to knock him out.
Wow. To do it in someone's back garden as well, that'll make it extra special for you if you manage to get that victory.
Yeah, exactly, mate. That's why I want to go there, because if I go to America, beat him in good fashion, I'm going to be hot property, you know, and I'm going to, you know, everybody's going to want a piece, and, you know, then it's life-changing for me.
That leads me on to my next question. What does it mean to you to become world champion? Is that like the ultimate goal, or is it to be world champion and then go win another belt and another belt?
Well, yeah, of course. That's what I would love to do, is to obviously win the belt and just keep going with it. Just, win as many as you possibly can. That's that's the goal. But it's just about becoming world champion, securing a good future for myself and my family. Hopefully earn a shed load of money, and just leave behind just a big legacy. I just want to be the best I can be, and achieve as much as I can.
Lastly, just before we get off, I want to know, is there a dream fight out there for you? Obviously, providing, I know you're not going to be looking past him, providing you get past Andrade, is there a dream fight out there? Obviously, middleweight, there's loads of big fights that you would say, that's the fight I want. Like, if you could pick.
I've said for a long time I'd love to fight Golovkin. I've always loved the way he fights. I've always been a massive fan of Golovkin. But I just think now is my time, and for me to fight someone like him and beat him, I would feel more of achievement beating someone like Golovkin than I would winning the title from Andrade, because I've always kind of looked up to him as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Brilliant. Oh, you've just gone off there. Liam, you still there? The video's just cut off. Oh, you're
there. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, mate. Someone was phoning me. I don't know.
Don't worry about it. Listen, I know you're busy. I know you're about to go for a run, and I appreciate your time. So, yeah, fingers crossed we'll catch up nearer the time of your fight, and good luck with it.
Definitely, mate. Yeah, just let me know, and I'm sure we can catch up again soon.
Definitely. Right. Good luck, Liam. Appreciate your time.
Oh, man, take care.
Hey Fight fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps. If you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you do so by clicking this icon right here, or else